Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur Ford in Salina, Kansas, your source for Ford news, update, and information with a video on the 2024 Ford Edge. So we're going through our complete guide videos on the Ford Edge. It is available to order right now. This is the last year for the Ford Edge before they discontinued the model altogether. So it's a very important model to get some information on if you're wanting to place an order. You can do that with your local dealer. Hopefully this video will help you out. We're going to be talking about the titanium trim in this video. We've already gone through most of the other trim levels. We have this titanium as well as the ST yet to go. So if you like videos like this or want to stay updated on Ford news and update and information like that, or check out our live stream that we do every week, then you probably like our channel. So hit that subscribe button down below so you can subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. That way you'll be notified next time another video uploaded to the channel. And we are going to go through this very extensive video. We're going to cover all the standard equipment first. There's an optional equipment group on the titanium trim, and then we'll get into a package that's available when you go up to that upper Lux package. And then we'll talk about standalone options after that. And actually, there's another package as well available. So we'll cover all those in this video. So very long video. Use the timestamps down below to move around in this video. If you open it up on your phone, hit that more. You can see those timestamps and you can move around. And don't forget, you can order these now. Check for your local dealer. If you want to order from us, we are taking Edge orders. We don't have a lot of retail orders currently right now, so we can get your scheduled pretty fast. We'll have more information about a YouTube special we have at the end of the video if you want to check that out under the conclusion section. But let's get started. We're going to dive in and talk about the mechanical features first on this. And we're going to use actually Ford's build and price here to kind of go through this. Now, Ford does not have the 2024 model year Edge order guide, build and price up and running yet on Ford.com. Now, to get here, you just hit that shop down there, go to build and price, and you can see this. And so, yes, you can go through some of this information. You'll be able to go through on your own if you'd like to. We're going to hit the Ford Edge. Ford did not change anything from 23 to 24 in a way of packages or anything, even colors for this year. It's just kind of just a carryover year to finish out this model. Prices will be different. We'll be updating. I do have the price list here for 24, so we can see what differences there are. But we'll go through this and use this. You can go through this yourself. So some people say, hey, your video is not kind of irrelevant here. You can go through this yourself. Yes, there are some things we're going to cover under the standard equipment that are not listed in here that Ford shows. So hopefully it'll be helpful. And there's some of the packages that don't include every option as well. So hopefully this does help you out, at least if nothing else, helps you learn how to build it yourself as well. So we're going to click in here. Titanium trim. Last year started at $43,100. This year it is $43,720. So it is about $620 more this year than last year. They all are going to be all-wheel drive. So we'll click into the start your build and go into the powertrain here. And you'll see here, the only engine available on this is the 2.0 liter EcoBoost engine. And that engine there does come with the all-wheel drive, only available drivetrain there. And then it is going to also come standard in the 8-speed automatic transmission as well. And you will get the auto start stop as well. So that means when you come up to stoplight, stop sign, press that brake, and it's going to shut the vehicle off, let go of the brake. It's going to turn it back on for you. So and that's something you can deactivate. Now, the all-wheel drive system will be the intelligent all-wheel drive system that'll kind of help you out. Will come with electronic brake force distribution, torque vectoring control as well with this, and you're going to get hill start assist. That'll help you start the vehicle if you're on that hill, so that way it doesn't drift back. And then you also get electric power assist steering. So being electronically controlled on the vehicle allows you when you're going to parking lots, slower speeds, to be able to turn that steering wheel pretty easy and not have to rely on the vehicle moving or gas being driven into that for that. So pretty cool how that all works. So that's all mechanical features there. Didn't miss anything there. Now let's go ahead and start talking about some of the exterior features here on the vehicle. So we'll go click on exterior up there and actually move this around a little bit. And we'll choose this one here. Titanium is kind of the premium trim. So we'll talk about colors in a little bit. But I think because of that, I'm going to go to a white color for this. So you can kind of see what that all is going to look like. So with this in here, we do have for the headlights, bi-LED low and high beam headlights. And you'll have LED signature lighting that's going to light up right along there above those headlights. They'll have dark bezels. Actually, I think on this one they'll have bright bezels. I'm taking this over because it Ford actually will tell dealers, hey, it's this equipment plus this. They did not update the bezel description there. We'll get a bright bezel, as you can see there. For this, auto headlamps as well, so come on automatic when it gets dark, shut off when it gets light, which is a great feature to have when you have it in the auto setting. Also, you have courtesy delay as well, and wiper activated headlights. So when those wipers are turned on, the headlights will be on as well. You'll also get fog lights with the chrome bezels as well down here. You can see those with the chrome bezel there. And you also get automatic headlight or auto high beams as well. So the way auto high beams works is if you're in a setting where it's dark enough outside, they're going to turn those high beams on. If someone approaches you in the city lights, it's going to shut them off. That is a feature you can activate and deactivate, as well as the LED configurable daytime running lights. You can do that in your lighting section there. Now for the grill, it is going to be a nice chrome bar grill. So the chrome bars across, silver painted behind there. So it has that, really makes that pop and give it a luxury look there. And you also, the bumpers are going to be body colored throughout here. Lower part, as you can see, is molded in black down there. It does have active grill shutters, open and close when it needs to. Also is going to get the front sensing system too with this. So Ford's sensing system. So as you pull in the driveways, it's going to alert you and let you know that. Laminated windshield, it's 2 pieces of glass. So it's going to be thicker. Plastic in between helps protect that. If there's something that's coming into the windshield that would maybe normally shatter the windshield, it'll keep it together so that it keeps you safe. Also, rain sensing wipers on this. So when you have your wiper on the intermittent settings for your wiper, and you have this activated in your wiper section of your vehicle settings screen, then they'll automatically turn on. You don't have to activate them. When it starts to rain harder, it's going to wipe faster for you. Now, looking at the wheels, it is a 19-inch luster nickel painted aluminum wheel. So nice bright wheel there. The tires will be an all-season tire that goes along with it. It's a P245 55 R19 for those tires. Individual tire pressure monitoring system for those as well. 4-wheel vented disc brakes with ABS as well. The mirrors, you can see, does have a body colored mirror cap up there. It'll have power and heat feature for the glass, manual folding. Also does have security approach lamp that's going to light the ground beside the vehicle. And it also will have LED signature or the LED turn signal light here on the corners as well. And so you have that. And it also does have memory for the mirrors for the driver. So you can, several different people that can be programmed for that. We'll get into some of the other memory features that are included in your memory, but the mirrors are one of them. Also, Bliss system, that blind spot information system with cross-traffic alert. So if there's someone in your blind spot, it's going to be light in the corner of that mirror unless you know it's not safe to go in that lane at that time. Also, your cross-traffic alert, if you're backing up, someone's going to cross your path behind you. Uses those same sensors to alert you. A series of tones that you need to stop and not back up. Does put a light in the productivity screen saying that there's someone crossing your traffic behind you, and even lights at the mirror on the side that happen to be on at the time. So pretty cool how that works. Now the beltline molding is going to be a bright beltline molding. See if I can get a better image of that. There you can see that coming around the window and down on the beltline. Does have for the door handles, a body color door handles with a bright insert. Can't really see a close image of that, but there's a nice chrome accent in the middle of those door handles too. You will have lower body side cladding down here. It kind of comes across in the back bumpers, so it kind of carries it over. The front skid plate, I forgot to mention, is going to be silver under there, silver plate under there. I do see it in the back as well. We'll talk more about that just a little bit. You do have for the intelligent access, so key fob in your pocket, put your hands in the door handle. It's going to unlock the vehicle, lighting it in and out. It does have remote start on that remote, so close proximity, you can remote start it using that remote. Also, it does have front window global open for you. So with that remote, you unlock it, hit the unlock once, press and hold it the second time. They're going to go down automatically for you, allow for that heat to kind of extract out before you get in the vehicle, which is kind of nice. Secure lock passive anti-theft system means that only the coded key can start the vehicle. So that's an important thing to help protect people taking your vehicle. Does have, you can see this fuel door, easy fuel, capless filler door. So no cap to worry about, lean behind, getting your hands dirty, anything like that. Just press to open that lid, fill it up. When you're done, shut it and it latches. We do have privacy glass in these back windows, and the back glass just keeps it a little bit cooler for everybody else inside. The rear spoiler is going to be body colored on the top, as you can see with this white, black underneath, center high mounted stoplight up here, rear defrost back here with a rear wiper and washer. tongue-tied here today. And we do have LED tail lights back here with these the amber light turn signals as well. And it's the 3 blink turn signal for you. So that's pretty cool to have. Rear view camera back here and reverse sensing. So you can, again, going forward or back, it's going to alert you if you get close to anything. Rear view camera will allow you to see using the camera that comes up on the center stack screen that we'll talk about when we get inside. The bumper upper part is a body colored bumper up here. It does have a reflector on the sides, molded in black under there, silver skid plate on the back. Does have dual exhaust back here with the bright tips on it. So actually makes that look really stand out and give it a nice luxury look. Order guide is telling us it's going to have the hands-free foot activated lift gate that includes the power lift gate feature. Last year that actually was taken off of the vehicle. So we'll see if that continues for this year. It is not showing on the order guide yet as being a removal option for that, which means you just kick it and that it will open up for you if you have the key fob on you. Also, you can press the little latch under here and it'll power it up for you as well if you don't want to do that. So a couple ways, and using the remote too. Inside, tire and inflator and sealant kit. So instead of a spare as standard equipment, you're going to have that kit. There's an option for a mini spare. We'll get into that when we get to optional equipment, that it will cost you extra to do that. Rear cargo management system means that underneath the floor, you can pull that up. There's going to be some storage compartments around inside there in the where the spare would be if you get the mini spare as an option, but it'll nice cargo system in there. That's where your tire inflator and sealant kit will be located as well. Rear cargo tie downs as well in the back. And from the back, you can release those second row seats to fall down. So there's some buttons in the back that will release those as well back there. Now, moving to the interior here, let's go to that. We'll talk about colors in just a little bit for interior options. Floor mats, carpeted front and rear floor mats. You will get door steel plates. You can't see it in this image here. It's going to be a silver logo on those front ones there. Scuff plates is what they are. Illuminated entry with a courtesy lamp. Also, we'll have ambient lighting too. That'll light up your cup holders and footwells and different compartments as well with ice blue lighting in there. Your console, we'll go to this image here. Right here, your front console surface area. So that's this area right up in here. This front area here will be what they call the Paragon coloring there, as well as the instrument panel across above your glove box too. So the accents are going to be a satin. So on the others, they're kind of a bright or silver accents. On these, they're going to be a satin accent around those. You can see that along there as well. And then center floor console with an armrest as well is going to be included. Rotary dial, rotary gear shift dial as well right there. And your parking brake is going to be right there too. So 12-volt outlet in the console or on the passenger side. Let me go to show you that. Right over here, there's a 110 or a 12-volt outlet right there. There's also one of those in the rear car area, I forgot to mention earlier. So for the seat is going to be an Active X trimmed seats, kind of like the SEL, but these are going to be with a free form seat, so it's a little bit upgraded seat for you. You can see it has kind of a nice quilted bolsters there, so it looks real nice. Sport bucket seat for the titanium trim here. A driver will get a 10-way power driver seat that's forward and back, up and down. Does have a tilt feature as well, lumbar, power lumbar, and power recline. And it does have memory feature for that driver seat that goes along with that mirror we've already talked about. 6-way power passenger seat, forward and back, up and down, and power recline. And does say power recline, but it's actually showing a manual recline there. So maybe the image isn't updated there, but definitely forward and back, up and down for that. And that recline should be powered too. Heated seats for the driver and front passenger. Second row will get a 60-40 split bench seat. You can kind of see it split right there. It does have a flip down armrest. That seat there can, of course, fold down. We talked about it where there's a release in the back area. Also, they can recline too, so you can recline back. We do have head restraints. Forgot about those up here in the manual adjustment for the front row, up and down. Back row as well that goes up and down, so you can adjust those for taller riders and such. And then latch system, lower anchors and tethers for children, so you can secure those front and rear facing car seats into those rear seats using those harnesses, so you don't have to unbuckle and buckle them each time. And then behind the console, there's going to be some vents back there for you, so you can have AC coming out. There's also going to be vents underneath the seats for you. Also on the back of the console, there's going to be a 110 outlet as well. So now moving here, we do have front windows. Power does have one touch down, up, and down for the front row. So again, power windows for all 4 windows. Front row, you just press it down till you feel a click, and it's going to go ahead and roll them down. You don't have to continue to hold them. Coming up the same way, you pull it till you feel that click. Door locks, it does have, of course, power door locks, including an auto lock, an auto unlock, which means when you're going over a certain speed, automatically lock the doors. Child safety lock as well, so you can lock those rear doors out for child's, so the kids don't open up those doors. And the steering wheel is a manual tilt and telescoping steering wheel, so there's a lever underneath that you just pull that, it'll go up and down, forward and back for you. You also do have a leather wrap heated steering wheel as well for this on the titanium trim. You have audio and cruise controls on the steering wheel here. 5-way control panel for each of those 2 screens. So 4.2-inch configurable screens there for the productivity screen with your speedometer in the middle. And let's see, compass, temperature, trip control, everything right there. Usually the right screen will control this stuff over here on there, like navigation, different things like that. So you can see it there. And this left side's usually your trip and different other settings and all that kind of stuff as well. Does have push button start. You can kind of see it located below that vent right beside the screen. Climate control is a dual zone electronic automatic temperature control. So the driver and front passenger can have 2 different temperatures. As I mentioned, second row is going to have vents underneath the seats as well as on the back of the console. For the audio, B&O audio sound system, nice upgrade here, 12 speakers, including a subwoofer, HD radio, Sirius XM with a 360L. You're going to get a couple of 3 months of service on that. And I want to start mentioning that is not available on Alaska and Hawaii, so you know that. USB hub as well for A and C. That's located in this media hub area, and we'll talk more about that in just a little bit. Sync 4A is available on this, so that's or not available, it's standard on this, I should say. Sync 4A over-the-air updates. It does have wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay connection. Does have the little dash cards that come across there as well. Pretty cool how that all looks and works. You will get 1 year of navigation included as part of this. Actually, it's not listing that. Let me look at this. Hold on a second. That's actually part of another package. Never mind. Navigation is not standard equipment on the titanium trim. It does have the 12-inch touchscreen, though, and cloud connected. You have the 911 assist as well, digital owner's manual, all those other great features. Ford Pass Connect allows you to stay connected to the vehicle using the Ford Pass app, free app you download. You can unlock your vehicle from anywhere, remote start your vehicle from anywhere, schedule remote start times, see the tire pressure on your tires, the fuel you have in your vehicle, even where your vehicle is located, all through that free app. Auto dimming rear view mirror. I'm going to go to 360 view here for this. So no lever to worry about, having to flip if, at nighttime. As you can see there, it just automatically dims that mirror if somebody comes up behind you with those bright lights at night. You do have illuminated vanity mirrors on the back of those visors. Had to get the word out there. Also does have, as you mentioned, as you see here, universal garage door openers as well for 3 different transmitters right there. Overhead console with a sunglass bin as well, and lights and such and switches right there. Does show switches for the moonroof. So it looks like we got the twin panel moonroof is included as standard equipment. Did not see that on my order guide here, so let me check my notes again. Yeah, so it looks like that is included in this. Not included in, nope, actually that is optional. So not sure maybe we accidentally selected something, but moonroof is not included as standard equipment. So I will fix that right now before I say go any further in this. And let's see here, what else? Storage bins down here, of course, media hub area. You can put your phone in there, wireless charging pad down in there as well. If you go to this view over here, you can see storage bin up there to put some things in as well. Also in your console too. So yeah, so all that great features there. Now let's talk about some of the safety features now. And these are pretty similar to the safety features that we had on the SEL as well. Nothing really updated here. We do have the advanced track with roll stability control with curve control. That's going to help keep you on your intended path and help if you go into that curve too fast. It's going to automatically kind of slow you down, use the brakes, what it needs to keep you on your intended path, help from rolling the vehicle over. For airbags, you have a driver and front passenger dual stage airbag. So the driver and front passenger If depends on how close you are to the front of the vehicle, it's going to deploy a different size airbag. You have a driver knee airbag, as well as the passenger will have a glove box integrated knee airbag as well. And then on the side of the seats, there's going to be a side seat impact airbag. So if there's a side impact to that A and B pillar, it's going to deploy that airbag to help protect the front and rear and the driver and front passenger from those side collisions. And you do have a side impact side curtain airbag that's going to deploy down and help protect from breaking glass and such. It's going to deploy down and protect over the glass. It's got a rollover sensor, so when that feels that going over, it's going to go ahead and do that before that there's any kind of collision to the side of the vehicle to help protect. Pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking as well, with pedestrian detection, front collision warning. So if maybe you're going to kind of a certain speed, car in front of you stopped, you're not paying attention, it's going to alert you with a series of tones and such, and you need to brake. Preloads the brakes with that dynamic brake support, so you can brake even faster when you do hit the brakes. Post-collision braking as well. That's going to help if you are in an accident. It's going to brake the vehicle if you forget to. SOS post-crash alert system, honks and horns, flashes lights if you're off the side of the road, an accident and such, so people can help come to your safety. We do also get lane keeping system. That's going to give you 3 different features as part of that system. You do have a driver alert feature that's going to alert you if you're taking your hands off the steering wheel too often. Also, you do have either lane keeping alert or assist feature. The alert will allow you to leave your lane, but it's going to vibrate the steering wheel if you leave your lane, whereas the assist feature will help keep you in your lane. And then we do have perimeter alarm as well. So what that's going to do is with that vehicle locked and you walk away from it, it's going to kind of put a perimeter alarm around that. So if somebody breaks glass, tries to get inside, it's going to set the alarm off on the vehicle. So that's all of our safety features. So, all right, now let's move into some of these different, this luxury package. So everything we've talked about so far is what Ford calls the 300A equipment group, all the standard equipment for the titanium trim. But there is also another equipment group called 301A equipment group, and Ford calls this the luxury package. So let's go back over here to the build and price, go to packages. Actually, nope, hold on. Before we get into that, let's talk about paint colors and interior colors first, because that would be what's standard equipment. So first off, we do have a gate black. It's a no-cost color to go with that color there. We do have this other color is a burgundy velvet. That is a tinted clear coat, so that's why it costs a little extra, $495 for that color. These costs should be the same this year for colors as last year. Yeah, $495. We do have Atlas Blue. It doesn't cost any extra for that color. We also do have the Rapid Red. That is also a tinted clear coat. That is $495. The one we are on is an extra cost. It is $995 because that's Star White Tri-Coat. So that's 3 coats of paint that they put on that, not just a clear coat. And then let's see what we got. I think we have a silver. Yeah, iconic silver here. Doesn't cost. Carbonized gray as well. That doesn't cost. Stone blue is $495. Doesn't mention it there, but that is a tinted clear coat as well. And then we do have this other color here is forged green, very popular color. Does not cost extra either. So those are our interior colors. We're going to go back to the Star White. Now, moving down to the interior, we do have 2 different color interior options. Ebony interior, as you see, seats, carpet, the console, the dash, the doors, all are going to be ebony. You're going to have this gray color for your headliner up here. Now, if we go with the sandstone here, you can see how that really changed it. So it's going to give you still some ebony in some places, the backs of the seats, the flooring, the dash, the console, but the door inserts and the lower part of the door, the seats, the headliner are going to get this tan color. Actually, nope, sorry. On the SEL, it's called sandstone. This one is a medium soft ceramic, so it's actually a little bit lighter color, and I really do like it, that color, but there you go. So medium soft ceramic. I need to read the website. Anyway, so there you go. That is the color options for us. Now let's go into the different packages. Now we've done that. And let's talk about this 301A equipment group. We're going to just select it, and then we're going to talk about all the features because you'll see that some things will change in how it looks on the vehicle too. So this does have one of the biggest features on this is you get the adaptive cruise control with stop and go and lane centering. So adaptive cruise means if you have that cruise set, you have that set and someone in front of you is going slower than you, it's going to slow you down to go their speed. You don't have to press a brake or anything like that to adjust it. No braking needed for this. When you resume, you pass them, then it'll resume automatically for you. And the stop and go means that, let's say you're in rush hour traffic and you come to a complete stop, it'll do that. You don't have to press your brake. When they start going, you'll start going. So that's how that works. Lane centering also will help keep you in the center of your lane. So that way you won't even get over to the lines. Like lane keeping system is activated with or without the cruise control on. Once you have set to cruise and you're using adaptive cruise, lane centering will take over and keep you in the center of your lane. You won't get a chance to get over to the line. So great system there. Also, you're going to get adaptive LED headlights with LED amber light blade turn signals. So a much brighter light there. And adaptive means that as you turn, it's going to turn. So it's lighting your intended path. You do get auto dimming driver's side rear view mirror. So that means this mirror over here is going to automatically dim when cars pass you with those bright lights. So it's kind of a nice feature to have there. Now for your let's talk about some other different features. I normally would talk with adaptive cruise, and that is the evasive steering assist. So this is a nice safety feature that's also included as part of this Lux package. And that if you're not able to stop in time to brake and you want to avoid them, it'll help assist in the steering around that vehicle. So a pretty cool feature to have there. Also, you do get the front 180-degree camera. You kind of see it right there. That is also included with this, with the split view. So if you have that in park or in drive and you hit that camera button, you're going to be able to see that front camera. Pretty cool feature to have right there. Now inside, as we go in there, we do going to get a couple other features inside here, and one of them is going to be the cooled front seats. So you already get the heated seats, standard equipment, and now you're going to get the cooled seats as well for the driver and front passenger, and also does upgrade the seats. You can see the quilted, and you got perforations. So now it's going to be a perforated seat, a mini perforated, they say, because it's not the entire seat, because you have some quilted here, but having those perforated allows for that cooling feature to come through there. Also, we do have heated rear seats now. So the outbound seats will get heat as well as the front seats. And then you're going to get a power tilt and telescoping steering wheel. So no longer need that lever underneath. There's going to be a little control on the left side. So you can just press it forward and back, up and down, and it's going to set that. And that will be included in your driver memory features. So it'll be the mirrors, the seat, and the steering wheel when you get this package here. And also, this is where you're going to get the connected navigation with 1 year of service is going to be included. So after 1 year, you'll have to pay for a subscription if you want to get the connected nav after that. Predictive destination, route guidance, pinch to zoom capabilities, and everything for that navigation. So pretty cool package. Next package I want to talk about requires that package to get it. Now, last year that package was $25.70. This year that package is $21.50. Is actually cheaper this year than last year. So there must be something that must have been taken out of that package that was available, that was in that package last year, but don't know. But it is cheaper this year. Don't see that very often. So there you go. Now let's talk about the Titanium Elite package, because this package does require the 301A equipment group to add this Titanium Elite package to it. So let's go ahead and select that. So we can kind of go over some of these features as part of this package. And we're going to go back to the exterior and see how it updates that. There you go. We got a different wheel now. I don't know if you noticed that, but it did change it. A 20-inch polished aluminum wheel does get upgraded with the 245/50 R20 all-season tire as well to go along with that. So we'll have that. You will also have in the advanced active park assist with parallel park, park out, and of course park out assist and reverse perpendicular parking, forward and reverse and side sensors with this. So this is going to help park the vehicle. So it's going to control all the steering and even the shifting of the vehicle with this in the air. Actually, not the shifting of the vehicle. That's the 2.0. Sorry, or that's the active one. So this is the enhanced. So it'll control everything. So I've done the video on this. In fact, this actually first came out on the Edge, believe it or not, several years ago, and I did a video on this. You can still check that I have on YouTube. That shows how that all works. Front and rear bumper now, as you can see, has changed. It's no longer that molded in black. It's now body color down here. Body color molding, just a little bit of black down underneath. And in the back, it's also changed it to body colored through there. Still have a little bit of that black molded, and then the silver skid plate in the back. So nice and pretty cool look. And on the front, you're going to also get a bright chrome accent in there as well that looks real, kind of makes that really pop a little bit. So it gives it that titanium elite look to it. Let's see, I'm trying to break out the exterior versus the interior features here. The grill is going to be changed as well. So no longer do you have the chrome bars coming across there. It is now complete mesh with the chrome on there. So bright chrome accents and bright chrome surround, it says. So that's going to be upgraded as well. Now, moving inside, this one does get upgraded. Different door inserts as well. So it is saying that they are door insert. It says Carmelo with accent stitching is what it says. I don't see a different look to it. Don't see a different look, but it is saying it does upgrade that interior. It says that's only available on the. It says only available on the ebony interior. So let's go to the ebony interior. Pick the ebony. There we go. So when you go with the ebony, now you're going to get the Carmelo inserts to those seats. So that's the difference in those. So there you go. So that's an upgrade for your ebony interior. Also, you get the front and rear floor mats with the Carmelo embroidering edging and Carmelo accent stitching as well. Again, only available with the ebony interior on those. Otherwise, you'll have the other ones. The front console and surface area. Go to this here. It does change a little bit. It is now it says the front console surface area is 3D diamond, and the instrument panel across there. It didn't look like it really changed much, but that's supposed to be a different accent right across there and down on the console. In the seat color, we talked about ebony with Carmelo when you get the ebony interior environment. So there you go. And also, we do have and then the grill we already talked about. So those are a couple of different features upgrade. So really kind of takes that the appearance of this vehicle to the next level. So if you want that, again, getting a different look for the seats here, also the dash and inserts, the floor mats on the inside, and then on the outside, major big upgrades as well with the different wheel option here, the front fascia, the grill looking different, and the side and the back with the chrome accent just really gives it a next level. So that package, again, does require the Lux package to get that package, and that is available. Now let's talk about a package that we already talked about as part of the 301A, but is available because if you're watching and going, wait a minute, that 301A included adaptive cruise control. I want that, but I don't want to go up to the luxury package. Well, great news. You don't have to. So let's go back to the packages. We're going to go back to the 300A, which will take this package off and that one. So let's say yes. Oh, let's look at that Titanium Elite package before we move on. That Titanium Elite package is $21.75 this year. So it has gone up a little bit by $200. And so this other package, Copilot 360 Assist Plus package, was $11.95 last year. This year it is $7.75, and you can add this package. So if you do want the adaptive cruise but do not want that luxury package, then you just select that Ford Copilot 360 Assist Plus package on the 300A, and you get that adaptive cruise with stop and go and lane centering, evasive steering assist, and you get the connected navigation. So those are all included in that package now. So if you didn't watch the part earlier on that, adaptive cruise slows you down if you're going slower than someone in front of you is going slower than you, until you can resume, and it speeds you back up. Even will bring you to complete stop and go again, and keep you in the center of your lane. And evasive steering assist, if you can't stop in time, will help you avoid and go around that vehicle. And then the connected navigation gives you the on-screen navigation for 1 year of connectivity, and you have to pay a subscription. So that is available on the 300A without having to go to the 301A. Pretty cool. Okay, let's talk about something that's available on both the 300 and 301A equipment group, and that is the Class 2 trailer tow package with trailer sway control. So that's this in right down here. That is $435 last year. This year it is the same $435, and so that's going to give you the hitch, the wiring, 4-pin wiring there, also trailer sway control. We'll give you also select shift capabilities on giving you the paddle shifters on the steering wheel as well when you go to this package. So some people may want that, and they may go to that package for that reason. So there you go. That's an package available. Also, cargo accessory package is $290. So this package here. And last year, good luck each one of these up, was $290 last year as well. It's going to give you the floor line, the carpet or the all-weather mat on the bottom here for you. Going to get the retractable cargo cover that you can pull out. That can be taken out of the vehicle. Doesn't have to stay in all the time. And you also get the rear bumper protector as well. That's going to kind of go over on that rear bumper, protect it from dropping things in there. So that package is available on either the 300 or 301A equipment group as well. So those are all of our packages. Now let's talk about some standalone options for us. And let's go to the exterior down here. We did see that this wheel here was available when you go up to that a package there. That one there will make us get this 301A equipment group. So we're going to say no. That's how you would get that wheel. But there's this optional wheel available on either the 300 or 301A equipment group. So it's going to be a bright machined aluminum wheel with a premium dark stainless painted pockets. So this is not available on that titanium elite package though. And so that does come with a 245, 50, or 20 all-season tire. So if you get that with a 301A without the elite package, you'd get this. You could upgrade to this wheel as well. So you can kind of see what that looks like right there. So and then panoramic vista roof is optional equipment. So should be listed down in here. I think they throw it in as an interior package. They do. So let's talk about that in just a little bit. Let's continue down with our exterior features here. We do have the roof rack side rails that are silver. So those are available as well. So that is give an image here for that. So has those side rails up here on the roof. And you can attach some crossbars if you want, but that gives you those side rails if you want that, and they'll be silver for that. So 165 last year. Let's look at that. For this year, they are 165 as well. And forgot to mention the we'll get to that roof in just a second. Those wheels are $995 this year for the optional wheel. So it's $995 this year as well. So just to kind of update us on, since I missed that earlier. So now moving down, some of these are accessories or dealer installed options. We'll talk about those in just a little bit. And I actually going to mark off some things we've already talked about so I can make sure we cover everything in this video. There you go. Now moving down, we do also have this is also a dealer installed option. We'll talk about in just a little bit. The mini spare. So this is $100 last year and $100 this year as well. So if you don't want the tire and inflator and sealant kit, you want an actual spare. It's $100 to add that to your order. Available on the 300 or 301A equipment group, and same $100 this year. Engine block heater is $90 last year and $90 this year as well. So if you live in a cold weather state, keep that vehicle outside. You might want to plug it in to keep it warmed up, or to at least start a little bit easier in the morning. And you would want to make sure you add that to your build that comes from the factory. We also do have a front license plate bracket as an exterior feature. So in states that require front license plate, it's standard equipment. But in states like Kansas where it's not, it's going to be an optional equipment, no charge option, and the dealer will be required to install it for you if you add that to your order. So you might want to do that if you want to have some specialized fun thing on your tag. Now, panoramic vista roof. Now we'll go to that. $1,595 last year and $1,595 this year as well. So if you want that, it was showing as being included, and it is not. It's optional equipment, so it does available on the 300 or 301A equipment group, and does give you the glass that opens up, as well as the sunshade that will stop halfway back or open on up if you hit that button again. So that is available for you. That is not available, though, with the side rails. So keep that in mind. If you're wanting to add those side rails, you have to pick one or the other there, because it is a completely glass roof on that. So so the top part, they won't be able to attach it to the side of the vehicle if you do that. So let's see, moving down. Moving down, we do have we'll get into floor. Actually, we'll cover floor liners now. So floor liners, you do have two options. You have the front and rear with the carpeted mats, and front and rear without the carpeted mats. So one is cheaper than the other. Those are the same prices as this year. At least they have been on the other videos. So there you go. You have that option for those. They are considered an accessory, but Ford will throw those in the vehicle before they ship it to the dealer. Cargo net is a factory option, and we'll be putting the vehicle as well. So $50 last year, and I believe that is $50 this year as well. As you can see there, you can, with the tie downs that are in the back, put that in there so things won't roll around in the vehicle. So footballs and such, you might want to put that in there to help that secure down better. All right, the rest of these are dealer installed options. So I think we've covered all of those. So let's talk about sometimes on these dealer installed options, I won't cover those in videos. I will cover these briefly on these, but dealer installed options are things that I recommend on any order that you wait and get those at the dealer or get those through Ford Accessories website because they could hold up your build. So you do have a couple of different things on the outside here. You do have the roadside assistance kit right here. So that roadside assistance kit, $70 last year, and this year it is $70 as well. We also do have I already talked about the rails, Yakima roof rack crossbars. So this would go between those side rails. So it does require to have the side rails, of course. And then if you do have these, then of course, all these are optional on either 300 or 301A. That rack is $830 for the crossbars if you want to get that. It does help you connect anything kind of roof racks that you want to get, bike racks, that kind of thing for your vehicle. Wheel locking lug nuts. They're a little more expensive this year. They were $68 last year, and this year they were $80. So that's also available for you. So you can get those. What it'll do is replace one of your lug nuts for a locking one, so people can't take those nice 20-inch wheels if you want to protect those. Moving down, we do have mud flap kit, front and rear. Was $178 last year, and this year is $184. So they haven't gone up a little bit, or just a little bit this year. Mud flaps, we'll put those mud flaps behind those wheels, the front and rear wheels. Again, that's something that your dealer can do for you about the same price. If you want to install it yourself, just order it from them and they'll give them to you, and then you can install them yourself or have them install them for probably half an hour labor if you want on that. Moving down to some of the interior options, we do have the first aid kit. That's $50 last year. First aid kit is $50 this year as well. And you can see it comes with a bag to put everything in. So basically, we ship to the dealership ahead of time and they put it in there. So again, just buy it through Ford Accessories if you want it. A couple other things in here are these cargo organizers, which are pretty nice. There's a standard size and then a bigger one. So it's collapsible and everything, which is nice. But if you need to go to the store, Sam's Club or something where you don't get like grocery bags, you can do this, put it in there so they won't roll around in your vehicle. Those are more expensive this year. The standard one is $96. The bigger one is $108 if you want to go with one of those. And again, Ford Accessories website, get these real easy. Don't cost much money. Cooler bag as well that you can get that, that's pretty nice as well to put on the vehicle or put in the vehicle. But again, it's $41 now this year, but again, get through that through Ford Accessories. Center console vault may be one thing you might want to do. They would ship this to the dealer. Dealer would install it. It was $400 last year. This year it is the same $400. You can see coded key there to be able to open that. Put your valuables in there in case you think maybe you're concerned people might open and break the windows. Some people like to get those for like a pistol or a gun that they might be carry, and they can put in there to protect it in case somebody does break into it. They won't be able to get into that. But that's all your dealer installed options. So again, I encourage you to get most of those afterwards. It will just help your order get selected a little bit faster, and all of them are available real easily through Ford Accessories or through your dealer themselves. So there you go. That's all of our standard equipment, the Lux package at 301A, the Elite package, some other packages, standalone options, and dealer install options all in one video. Use the timestamps down below, move around the video, get the information you need to be able to learn more about this. And so hopefully it helps you out in your research for a 2024 Ford Edge. Their order banks are open right now. Find a good local dealer. There are a bunch of them around the country to order from and do that. Do a couple things to keep in mind when you do ask them about the order is maybe ask them what they're going to price the vehicle when that vehicle comes in. Make sure they know about price protection, which means that the vehicle price will not go up once the vehicle between the time you order and when it comes in. If sometimes there's a price increase that Ford will always reimburse the dealer back that money. They even tell dealers exactly how that needs to be processed, and the dealership should price it what it was when you ordered the vehicle. So make sure they know a little bit about price protection and about rate lock. So if there's any special incentives that are going on when you order the vehicle, you get the flexibility of either looking and see what the incentives are when you ordered or what they are when they come in, and take the best of those two. That's called rate lock, an incentive lock for that. Also, maybe ask them what they plan to price the vehicle outside of the MSRP pricing. Are they going to be below, above MSRP? What's their dealer fee? Do they add anything else onto their vehicle? So there's some tips for you when you go into your dealership to order a vehicle, so that you can make sure you're protected when that vehicle comes in, and get all this stuff in writing, so that way you can make sure that they know that when you come in that you agreed upon that when you ordered the vehicle. So hopefully these tips do help you out. If you do want to order a vehicle from us, feel free to do that. We do have a YouTube special that I offer, and that is we'll pay for up to $1,000 of the shipping cost if you want to have it shipped from us to you. If you finance the vehicle with us at standard rates. So can't do that with any of the Ford financing rates, because we make on those special rates. The dealer does not make any money on those special rates to be able to make up for the $1,000 of the shipping cost. But at standard rates, we can do that. Feel free to do that. Or if you just want to order from us and come in and get it and drive it home, we'll also take care of up to $1,000 of travel expenses if you want to do that. Or if you'd rather take the low rate, you could fly in and do it that way as well if you'd like to do that and order from us. So again, great local dealerships, so find your good local dealer and order from them. And hopefully that all works out great for you. So, all right. Thank you very much for watching this video. Hope it did help you out, give you some information so you know how to order a 2024 Ford Edge Titanium. Still have the ST model to go through. If you're wanting to look for the other trim levels, the SE, SEL, ST line, we've already done videos on those. Check those out. At the end of this video, you'll see a playlist. Click on that playlist, and I'll have all those videos in that same playlist for you to move around and check out all those videos. So again, thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the notification bell as well, so you can be subscribed every time we have another video upload to the channel. And if you don't mind, smash that like button if you like this video. I really appreciate it. And until the next video, stay positive, be kind to one another, be kind to yourself, and we'll see you on the next video.